An increasing number of Americans are approaching retirement without nearly enough money saved and face either working during their golden years or living a bare-bones lifestyle. For many, the pandemic has eaten into savings and made retirement an even more unlikely prospect. But that doesn't have to be the case. Retiring abroad can be a budget-friendly alternative, particularly for those seeking to get by primarily on Social Security. All over the world, safe, welcoming, warm weather, good value communities exist where retirees can watch their lifestyles expand while they spend less than it would likely cost to stay home. And these are spots where a retiree could live a genuinely comfortable life, even on a Social Security check alone. So in today's video, we are going to show you 10 countries where you can live comfortably on Social Security. But before starting the video, I want to request you, we put our best efforts to create our every single video. So please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's start. Number 10, Uruguay. Uruguay debuts on the Global Retirement Index this year. The tiny country nestled between Argentina and Brazil is known for its high standard of living and natural beauty. Lively beach towns on the Atlantic Ocean give way to grasslands and cattle ranches. The capital, Montevideo, is the cosmopolitan home to 1.3 million and is known for its strong cultural scene and blend of colonial and modern architecture. The climate won't be a shock, with 4 seasons and few extremes. It's also one of the most stable countries in the region. Uruguay is the most democratic country in Latin America, says the report. And in relative terms, it brags the largest middle class in the Western Hemisphere. The country has most Western amenities and is still relatively affordable. A 2-bedroom apartment in a good neighborhood runs $500 to $700, and foreigners are permitted to own property outright. Most expats rely on a mutualista, a hospital membership for health care, paying about $60 a month plus small copays for complete coverage. Number 9, Spain. Spain and France swapped places on the current list, but Spain remains one of the more affordable places to live in Western Europe. For around $2,600 a month, a couple can live comfortably, albeit without a car, on one of the southern coasts and enjoy more than 300 sunny days a year. Expats pay far less than they would for American health care and receive high-level treatment. After 5 years, expats are eligible for public health care, which is a single-payer system. There are some hoops to jump through, particularly with visas, but there are different options depending on income and investment levels. Number 8, France. As one of the most popular countries in Europe, it may seem counterintuitive that France would be a budget-friendly place to retire. But according to the annual Global Retirement Index, there's a case to be made here. France has all the ingredients we look for at international living, according to the annual report. But let's talk dollars and cents. While you'll find the cost of things like electricity, cable TV, and water bills similar to the United States, other costs are far less, says International Living. Outside of Paris and the Alps, the report says, housing costs are about 34% lower than in the U.S. International Living recommends sunny Montpellier, the fastest-growing city in France, and the medieval town of Sarlat-la-Canéda, newly popular among North American retirees. Number 7, Malta. If you'd prefer an ocean view blended with staggering amounts of history, Malta may be for you. Consisting of 5 tiny islands and nestled in the Mediterranean Sea between Sicily and North Africa. This country still shows the marks of the Roman Empire, the Crusades, and the British Empire. International Living recommends the island of Gozo, an expat favorite home to grottos, lagoons, and open space. Weather here can be tough with hot, humid summers and cool, but still humid winters. The country costs more than some of the others on this list, with homes running $200,000 to $300,000 and restaurant meals around $30. For a Western European lifestyle with a beach afterglow, Malta's hard to beat, the report says. Number 6, Ecuador. If variety is your thing, Ecuador may be the ideal choice. The country, located on the equator, offers warm weather on its coast year-round and a more temperate climate in the Andes foothills. In between these two locales, there's also the Amazon basin, which offers yet another unique climate choice. Varied geography aside, Ecuador is incredibly affordable, like many of the options on this list. International Living reports that expats can own a home or a condo on the Pacific coast for around $150,000. Don't want to buy? Rentals are equally affordable. A two-bedroom unit will run about $500 per month. Look to the Andean town of Cuenca for a thriving expat community and Spanish colonial flavor. Number 5. Colombia. How does spring-like weather all year-round sound for a retirement destination? That's just one of the reasons Colombia gets high marks on International Living's Global Index. The country has a growing expat community made up of those who have discovered Colombia's secret, that you can live a first-world quality of life in this country. Additional highlights include Colombia being the second most biodiverse country in the world and the ease of establishing residency. Obtaining a retirement visa simply requires proving that you have at least $750 in monthly income from Social Security or $2,500 in annual income from a private pension. Applicants who meet those parameters are eligible for a 3-year visa. Dependents, including same-sex spouses, can be added to the same visa. 2 people can live here for around $2,000 per month, depending on where you settle, the type of lifestyle you're seeking, and healthcare needs. Number 4. Portugal. From north to south, from the Atlantic west to the Spanish east, this country's gracious people, bustling capital, brilliant sun, tantalizing beaches, and verdant valleys are more appealing than ever to a growing number of people, according to International Living's Index. Beyond those glowing broad strokes, one of the most important specifics to keep in mind about Portugal is that it's very affordable. It's the second cheapest country in Europe, behind Bulgaria, according to the annual report. A lunch out will cost about $10, and total monthly living expenses come in at around $2,500 for a comfortable lifestyle. Need still more reason to consider Portugal? It's also rated the 3rd safest country in the world by the 2019 Global Peace Index. To seal the deal, the government offers free Portuguese classes for immigrants. Number 3. Mexico. Our neighbor to the south offers something for everyone. There are plenty of charming beach communities, picturesque mountain towns, and cosmopolitan cities. Because of its geographic diversity, you can also choose your favorite climate, from warm and dry to warm and sultry to spring-like temperatures all year in the colonial highlands, according to the annual report. The cost of living is also incredibly low. 2 people can live here for $1,500 to $3,000 per month, a figure that varies depending on location. That price tag includes the cost of rent and health care. It's relatively easy to become a permanent resident, with an income requirement of just $2,700. Number 2. Costa Rica. A country that continues to be famous for its ecotourism and tropical climate, Costa Rica is also a popular place to retire. In addition to the balmy climate, Costa Rica features such admirable attractions as low cost of living, budget real estate, and affordable medical care. 2 people can live comfortably but not extravagantly, the report says, on $2,000 to $2,500 a month. Once residency is established, you pay between 7% and 11% of your reported monthly income to use the socialized medicine program. Added bonus, Costa Rica also has a stable democracy. It's often referred to as the Switzerland of Central America. It has no military, and that budget has gone into education and health quality, leading to a better standard of living for all. Number 1. Panama. Who said the Panama Canal is this country's main attraction? A modern country that's only a short plane ride from the United States, Panama topped International Living's 2019 and 2020 Global Retirement Index. Modern, convenient, and close to the U.S., not to mention sunny, warm, and welcoming, according to the 2023 report. Panama is warm and tropical, but completely outside the hurricane belt. The currency is the U.S. dollar. The tax burden is low. And there's a large English-speaking population, including a cadre of excellent doctors. Need still more reason to go? In the capital, Panama City, it's possible to rent an ocean view condo for just $1,500 a month. Panama City is also the only first world city in Central America. Looks like our list for today has ended. But never mind, we have saved another special place for you where all the things listed above are available, and that too at a much lower cost than the rest of the countries. Bonus country, Thailand. One last recommendation from International Living, Chiang Mai, Thailand. Apparently, a growing number of expats are settling on Thailand in general thanks to its outstanding healthcare, good food, rich culture, and affordable living. Chiang Mai in particular has developed a reputation of being a good choice for both retirees and jet-setting digital nomads. The chance to live an opulent, resort lifestyle is at your fingertips, says Rachel Devlin, an international living contributor. You'll find the top resorts offering gym memberships to local expats. They're a bargain. For just over $500 a year, you can have a membership to the Rethilana Resort and Spa. Getting fit and healthy has never been so easy and so competitively priced. And for the golf fanatics, Chiang Mai offers the ability to golf the days away without spending a fortune. The cost of living here is about $1,164 a month for 2 people. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.